Hello everyone, I'm back with another video on management information system and a topic related to it. So in the previous videos we have seen that MIS or management information systems are developed to obtain some useful information from the data that is given to them. But why do we need information and what are the economic aspects of obtaining the information? Let us analyze that in today's video. So, starting with the need for information. The first and foremost need for information arises when you have to allocate resources based on the useful knowledge or information that you have obtained from data. For example, if in a university new admissions have taken up in an academic year, then the university needs to decide which classrooms should be allocated from the next semester to the new incoming first year batch students and how the classes of the second and third year need to be managed with the classrooms that they have in hand. So, allocating or distributing the resources among an organization is an important aspect why we need crucial information because major decisions related to resource allocation are taken based on the information obtained by the management from the MIS. The second need for information arises in policy formation. So, taking the same example, if a large number of admissions have taken place in an academic year in a university, then the university, based on this information and the number of classrooms available with them, it might decide to start the courses, the programs from the next academic session in two different shifts, the morning shift and the evening shift. So, based on the data that the students, that the university has obtained from the students, the university gets the information from the management information system that a large number of classrooms would be required this academic session as compared to the previous session. So, new policies are formed related to the conduction of classes, the allocation of different resources, faculty members, and so on. And similar thing holds for any other organization, even in the IT sector. The top level bosses take decisions and make new rules and regulations based on the information that they have obtained from the MIS based on different factors of the company performance, the employee performance, etc. Okay. The third need for information arises for long term planning. So, when you see using an MIS that your current organization is progressing in some direction or your products are selling in a particular way that you anticipated, then you start planning the long term aspects of the organization and the products and services that you are providing to the customer. So an organization may decide to bring up new products when they see more interest of people in the newly launched products. Okay, so based on the crucial information that is being obtained from an information system, an organization or an institute may take up new decisions for the long term benefit of their organization. The next need for information is in market regulation. So there are scenarios when multiple vendors are present in a market, like the multiple people are going to sell and purchase stocks in a stock market, or multiple vendors are present in physical markets of any city. In that scenario, when the people who are managing all the vendors, all the people involved in the market, they need to have some information on what kind of practices are going on among the vendors, what kind of practices are being followed by the people who are selling and purchasing stocks. And based on this information, the market regulators or the bosses of the market may make new policies and bring out new rules so that the entire process can be more streamlined, it can be made more easy and transparent for the customers. So information is also required when it is information is also useful when new regulations have to be brought up based on different practices being followed in the market. Okay, so market regulation is another use case for information that is required by or provided by any MIS. The next scenario is that information obtained from any IS can be useful in handling the competition. So once you know how your competitors are performing in the market, then you can improve or change your strategies. You can align yourself as per the market, and in that doing that, you can have a competitive edge. So when you know that your product is not going good as per your expectation and your competitor is using some other strategy, then in that information can be very useful to you to be in the competition in the market and increase the sales or the usage of your products and services. The last point in this, I would say, is the risk management aspect of information. So when you have timely information about the deviations that are happening in your project. So if you decided some deadlines and timelines for your project and there are certain deviations, some delay is happening, some employee is not working as per expectation, or any kind of risk that can affect the long term targets of the organization, all these risks can be managed in a timely manner when you have such crucial information in hand that is provided by the MIS. Okay, so managing of the risks in a timely manner is also one use case why having crucial information is important, and there comes the need for MIS which provide us with such crucial informations. So this was the part of why we need information. Let us come to the part of the economics of information. So there is only one thing that you need to keep in mind while obtaining information, that the cost of obtaining any kind of information from the MIS should always be less than the value of that information. So both these aspects need to be balanced. That means the investment that you are putting up into purchasing or developing of an MIS, into training of employees, into hiring of experts for getting to know the usage of the MIS, all these costs should be lesser than the profit or the benefit that you are obtaining from the information that you are getting out of the MIS. Okay, so this was all for today's video. I hope you have understood both the topics, why we need information and what are the economics of information. So thank you for watching. Till we meet in the next video, mind your exam.